chronologically and has written more than 40 books on Bharati research. At age 86, he is young in spirit and still relentlessly pursuing his passion for bringing out more research volumes on Bharati. We thank the Honorable Prime Minister, Shri Narendra Modi ji, for conferring this Bharati award today virtually on Sri Viswanathan. Now I request, as all of you are waiting and expecting, the Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji to deliver his presidential address.
Chief Minister Sri Palaniswamy ji, Minister Sri Pandya Rajan, Sri K. Ravi, Founder Vanavil Cultural Center, distinguished dignitaries, friends, Vanakkam, Namaste. I begin by paying tributes to the great Bhartiyar on his Jayanti. On such a special day, I am happy to be taking part in the International Bharti Festival. I am also pleased to present the Bharti Award for this year to the great scholar Sri Srini Vishwanathan ji, who has dedicated his entire life to research on Bharti's works. I appreciate him for actively pursuing research even at the age of 86. How to describe Subramanyam Bharti? This is a very difficult question. Bhartiya cannot be linked to any single profession or dimension. He was a poet, writer, editor, journalist, social reformer, freedom fighter, humanist, and much more. One can only marvel at his works, his poems, his philosophy, and his life. He also had a close link with Varanasi, which I have the honor of representing in the parliament. I recently saw that his collected works have been published in 16 volumes. In short, life of 39 years, he wrote so much, did so much, and excelled in so much. His writings are a guiding light to us towards a glorious future. Friends, there is much that our youth today can learn from Subramanyam Bharti. Most importantly, to be courageous. Fear was unknown to Subramanyam Bharti. He said, Accha millai, accha millai. Accha menbadilleya. Iccha kuttu lorelam. Edirtu nindra poditum. It means, fear I have not. Fear I have not. Even if all the world oppose me. I see this spirit in young India today. I see this spirit when they are at the forefront of innovation and excellence. India's startup space is filled with fearless youth who are giving something new to humanity. Such a can-do spirit will bring wonder for our nation and our planet. Friends, Bhartiyar believe in a healthy mix between the ancient and the modern. He saw wisdom in saying, connected with our roots as well as looking towards the future. He considered Tamil language and motherland India as his two eyes. He sang songs of the greatness of ancient India, the greatness of Vedas and Upanishads, our culture, tradition, and our glorious past. But at the same time, he also warned us that simply living in the past glory is not enough. We need to develop a scientific temper, a spirit of inquiry, and much towards progress. Friends, Mahakavi Bhartiya's definition of progress had a central role for women. One of the most important visions was that of independent and empowered women. Mahakavi Bhartiya wrote that women should walk with their head held high while looking people in the eye. We are inspired by this vision and we are working to ensure women-led empowerment. It would make you happy that in every sphere of our government's working, there has been importance given to dignity of women. Today, over 15 crore women entrepreneurs are funded by schemes like Mudra Yojana. They are walking with their head held high, looking us in the eye and telling us how they are becoming self-reliant. Today, women are becoming part of our armed forces with permanent commissioning. They are walking with their head held high and looking us in the eye and filling us with confidence that the country is in safe hands. Today, the poorest of the poor women who used to face problems of lack of safe sanitation are benefited by over 10 crore safe and hygienic toilets. They do not have to face problems anymore. They can walk with their head held high and look everyone in the eye, as Mahakavi Bhartiya has imagined. This is the era of New India's Nari Shakti. They are breaking barriers and making an impact. This is New India's tribute to Subramanyam Bharti. Friends, Mahakavi Bhartiya understood that any society which is divided will not be able to succeed. At the same time, he wrote about the emptiness of political freedom, which does not address the social inequities and does not address social ills. He said, and I quote, "Ini oru vidhi sevam, adei enda nalum kapum, tani oru madindukku, unmu ille yenil, jagati ne ali tidduvam." It means, now we will make a rule and reference it ever. If ever one man faces starvation, the world has atoned on pain of destruction. His teachings are a strong reminder to us to remain united and committed to the empowerment of every single individual, especially the poor and marginalized. Friends, there is a lot our youth have to learn from Bharti. I wish that everyone in our country reads his works and is inspired by them. I congratulate Vanavil Cultural Center on their wonderful work in spreading the message of Bharti art. I am confident that the festival will have productive deliberations which will help steer India into a new future. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Namaste. We are all overwhelmed by your excellent speech. Now, may I request Honorable Minister Pandiyarajan to say a few concluding remarks, and then Mr. Ila Ganesan also to say a few concluding remarks, very brief remarks.
Thank you, Raviji. I'm amazed. We are really floored with the kind of speech you delivered, Modi ji. You really touched the hearts of every one of us around here and the millions who are watching this over YouTube and other channels. Let me also thank our Honorable Chief Minister, who really outlined the kind of directions that we are taking today in Tamil Nadu to make the vision of Bharti art come true. And Modi ji, we were especially touched with the kind of poetry that you took on, especially relating to the women welfare, the empowerment of women, Nerhonda Parvai, as you really said, the kind of looking into the eyes. Our leader, Purachi Talavi Amma, in many ways embodied what Bharati art called as the Pudumai Pen. Pudumai Pen as in, the modern lady as with a revolutionary flavor, the kind that you brought in, the metaphor of Nimirnda Nannadai Nerhonda Parvai, walking straight, looking into the eyes kind of a thing. So our entire government has been working with the vision of Amma, and in every aspect of our life here, it's permeated with her thought and vision, which has been completely in sync with what Bharati art really came up with. And I'm very thankful to what we have delivered today. Vanavil Cultural Center has been at the forefront of holding the legacy of Bharti. And today morning, there was an event where Bharti art's image was carried on the shoulders of the leaders of Tamil Nadu. And this has been happening because Bharti art wished that poets need to be recognized in a country. And he actually imagined his own image being carried by the leaders of the society around the temple of a famous Parthasarathi temple here. And this has been a ritual. We've been doing that. Vanavil has been at the forefront of doing this today. In Tamil Nadu, we value art and culture. We value people who really envision the future for us through the medium of arts and poetry. Thank you so much for inaugurating Bharathi Thiruvizha, the Festival of Bharati, which has assumed the international flavor thanks to the technological connect that we have today. I'll also thank you for wishing the startup entrepreneurs. And Tamil Nadu has been number 2 in terms of the startup ecosystem. And our Honorable Chief Minister has been really investing a lot in getting the new age entrepreneurs to grow in spirit and strength. Thank you so much, Odiji, and thank you so much, our Honorable CM, for launching this Bharati Festival into a new level altogether. Thank you so much.
While calling Sri L. Ganesanji to speak, I also acknowledge the patronage extended to us and as a co-sponsored by the Tourism Development Department of Tamil Nadu. I thank the Honorable Chief Minister for that and now request Sri L. Ganesanji to say a few words.
வணக்கம். மகாகவி பாரதி எட்டயபுரத்து சமஸ்தானத்திடமிருந்து சால்வை, பொன்முடி, அதே போல ஜதிப்பல்லக்கு அந்த 3 ஆசைகளை கேட்டு ஆனால் பாரதிக்கு அந்த கேட்டிருந்த விருப்பத்தின்படி கிடைக்காமல் போனதை நிறைவேற்றுவதற்காக வானவில் நாம் ஜதிப்பல்லக்கில் பாரதியை அமர வைத்து உருவமாக சென்று பொற்கழி வழங்கி சிறப்பித்தார். ஆனால் ஒரு எட்டயபுரம் சமஸ்தானம் பாரதியை மதிக்காமல் போயிருக்கலாம். ஆனால் இன்றைக்கு பாரத நாட்டுக்கு முக்கியமாக அங்கம் வகிக்கின்ற பிரதமராக இருக்கிற நரேந்திர மோடி அவர்கள் இன்றைக்கு இந்த விழாவிலே கலந்து கொண்டது என்பது என்னை பொறுத்தவரையில் ஒரு முத்தாய்ப்பு, ஒரு திருப்புமுனை. ஒரு தமிழகத்துடைய முதலமைச்சர் அவர்களும் பாரத நாட்டுடைய பிரதமருமே இன்றைக்கு பாரதிக்கு இந்த அளவுக்கு முக்கியத்துவம் தந்திருக்கிறார்கள். நரேந்திர மோடி அவர்கள் இன்றைக்கு பாரதியாரை பற்றி கலந்து கொண்டது என்பதில் நான் மிகுந்த மகிழ்ச்சி அடைகின்றேன். ஆனால் செல்லுமிடமெல்லாம் பாரதியுடைய வாசகத்தை மேற்கோள் காட்டி பேசும் போதெல்லாம், அதை கேட்கும் போதெல்லாம் நான் புலரித்து போகின்றேன். அந்த வகையில இன்றைக்கும் நரேந்திர மோடி அவர்கள் வந்திருந்து அரசாங்கம் தந்த மரியாதை, நரேந்திர மோடி என்கிற தனிநபர் அல்ல, ஒரு பிரதமர் அந்த ஸ்தானத்தில் இருக்கிற ஒருவர் பாரதிக்கு தந்த மரியாதை. குறிப்பாக இந்த ஆண்டு இந்த மன மகிழ்ச்சியோடு கூட பிரதமர் அவர்கள் இங்க வந்து கலந்து கொண்டு பேசியதை நான் மிகவும் வரவேற்கின்றேன், மகிழ்ச்சி அடைகின்றேன். நேற்றைக்கு கூட நாடாளுமன்ற கூட்டத்தினுடைய கட்டிடத்திற்கான அடிக்கல் நாட்டு விழாவிலே அவர் பேசும் பொழுது, இந்த புதிய நாடாளுமன்ற கட்டிட வளாகத்திலாவது பாரதியுடைய திருவுருப்படம் இடம்பெறட்டும் என்று நான் அவருக்கு ஒரு குறிப்பை அனுப்பியிருந்தேன், என்னுடைய கருத்தை அனுப்பியிருந்தேன். தொடர்ந்து முயற்சி செய்வோம். பாரதிக்கு உரிய அங்கீகாரம் கொடுக்க வேண்டியது என்பது நம்முடைய கடமை, கொடுப்பது நமக்கு பெருமை.
வணக்கம். இன்று விருது வாங்கிய திரு சீனி விஸ்வநாதன் ஐயா அவர்கள் ஓரிரண்டு வார்த்தைகள் சொன்னவுடன் நாம் நிறைவு செய்து விடலாம்.
Thank you for Honorable Prime Minister. நன்றி, வணக்கம்.
So, I thank all of you, the Honorable Chief Minister, Minister Pandirajan, and then the awardee, Sri Sini Viswanathan, Sri L. Ganesanji, Sri B.S. Raghavan, Sri Madam Shivasankari, and all others. Thank you. I thank all the people who are watching this. Welcome.